All right, just came out of the store, get my daughter some chips. But okay, yeah. But I want to talk about we left the boys and girls, and they had a young black guy with a dog. Sees me and my daughter walking, and he's standing there. And watch that. And literally, as we got closer, he started walking towards us, and literally lets his dog, instead of pulling the dog to the side so we can pass, he literally let his dog his dog was on a leash now, literally let the dog just walk across us. I just look at him like, dude, is this what you're gonna do? This is what you're gonna do. You see us walking, right? Instead of pulling your dog closer to you, you're gonna let your dog try to walk past us and you have a leash in your hand. So what are you supposed to do? Trip over the leash? But they'll do shit like that because they're pissed off. And again, they gotta find some ways of retaliation for me speaking the truth, for me exposing, step back, for me exposing what it is that they're doing. It's the herd mentality, it's the herd mindset. And when you condition people within the society with a certain belief system, this is how they would act, right? Not independent, right? Not independent thinking, not critical thinking, but a herd mindset and a herd mentality, right? And so with the herd mentality, what do you get? You get Nazi Germany, right? You get the genocide of the Palestinian people, right? Because people have a herd mentality instead of an independent one, right? And when I say independent, I want to be an independent way of thinking, right? Independent and critical analysis. I was talking to my son earlier, and I said, let me ask you a question. If you see a whole bunch of people, if you're running a crowd, if you're running a crowd, and that crowd is running off a cliff, would you run off the cliff with the crowd? And he said, no. I said, what'd you do? He said, I'll stop. I said, good. Okay, and I said, the reason why I asked you that question is to let me know if you're going to be a sheep or not. Because see, sheeps don't think. A bunch of sheep can be running off a cliff, and they all will run off the cliff. You see the red theme again? Okay, like I said, I called it out, man. Let me tell you, because I know. Like I said, you get insights and you get foresights to what it is that they're doing. But anyhow, all right. So I said, I want to see if you're going to be the sheep, or you're going to have critical thought, or you're going to have situational awareness. Because the vast majority of people in this society are sheeps. All right. So they will run off a cliff, following their leaders, and not think twice about it. And I said, there's very few people who will be able to convince the little few that they're going to go off a cliff, right? And make them come into a consciousness and to a realization. All right? So yeah. Anyhow, I will speak to you guys. Look, my number 32. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.